In the previous video we did sketching rise over run. In this video we're going to do sketching of special lines and finding the equation of special lines. Okay, so let's have a look at this line over here. Okay, so let's say we want to find this coordinate. The x value is 2 and the y value is 4. Similarly, the x value is 2 and the y value is 2. And the x value is 2 and the y value is 1. And the x value is 2 and the y value is negative 1. And the x value is 2 and the y value is negative 3. Now, if you look at these coordinates, this line has one thing that is true for all its coordinates, and that's the fact that all its x values are equal to 2. So this line, a vertical line, has the equation x equal to 2. So for a vertical line, it's x equal to a number. We're going to call that number c. Okay. Then, if you have a look at this line over here, this value over here is negative 7 and negative 2. And then negative 5 and negative 2. And then negative 1 and negative 2. And 5 and negative 2. And so on. So for this one, all its y values are the same. So this line has the equation y equal to negative 2. So for a horizontal line, the equation is always y equal to a constant value. Okay, so it works the opposite way to your x and y axis. For the x and y-axis, the y-axis is the one standing up and x is the one lying down. For the lines, for the special lines, x is the one standing up and y is the one lying down, and this is y because of the coordinates. Because of the coordinates. Okay, if you have trouble remembering, y-axis is the one standing up, but x is that special child in mathematics that just always wants your attention. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Find for x, solve for x, determine for x. And then y is so tired of x's antics that he just goes to lie down and take a nap. So, say we wanted to sketch these lines. If we want to sketch x equal to negative 3, the first thing that we need to do is remember, is it vertical or horizontal? X is the one jumping up and down, so it's going to be vertical, and it's going to be through negative 3. So we're going to draw a vertical line through negative 3. And that's it. You'll notice that vertical lines are perpendicular to the x-axis and parallel to the y-axis. That becomes important a little bit later. So do remember that they're perpendicular to the x-axis and parallel to the y-axis. Similarly, we're going to sketch y equal to 4. Now y is the one lying down. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's going to be a horizontal line going through 4 over here. Okay, now you'll also notice that horizontal lines are perpendicular to the y-axis and parallel to the x-axis. Just for future reference. Alright, so let's look at finding the equations of special lines. So, for example, find the equations of the following lines, and then we have line 1, which is a horizontal line going through 5, and line 2, which is a vertical line going through negative 3. X equal to negative 3 over here, y, the y-axis is equal to 5 over here. So for line 1, the equation for line 1 is it's going through y equal to negative 5. That's my equation. And then for line 2, it's going through x, because it's on the x-axis, x equal to negative 3, and that's my equation. You can also reason it out why this one is lying down, so it must be y equal to a number, and this one's standing up, so it must be x equal to a number. Right, so here we have a bunch of different ones that we want to find. So it says the line passing through negative 2 and 3 and negative 2 and 7. Your immediate response will be to try and work out the gradient of this line, which we're going to do in the next video, but it's change in y over change in x. But the first thing that you should do when you get a verbal question like this is look at the coordinates. Is there anything special about these coordinates? Is there something that they have in common? And the answer is yes. They have x equal to negative 2 for both coordinates, so this line is x equal to negative 2. And you'll see that this type of question only works out to 1, maybe 2 marks. So you can actually identify them in your test. Similarly, for number 4, when you have verbal instructions like this, the first thing that you want to do is compare the coordinates. Is there something special? The y value and the y value is the same. It's y equal to negative 7, and that's it. That's your equation for these two lines. Okay, so the line perpendicular to the x-axis. Now, if we recall, this is my x and this is my y-axis. A line that is perpendicular to the x-axis is going to go like this. It's going to be a vertical line. It's going to go through x equal to a number. Okay, so this is going to be the equation x equal to something, and we take the x value, so that's negative 5. And that's it. Then the line parallel to the x-axis, again, this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. You will recall that lines that are horizontal are perpendicular to the parallel to the x-axis. Horizontal lines have the equation y equal to something, and you take the y value, so that's y equal to negative 8 as your answer. The line perpendicular to the y-axis, so this is x, this is y. A line that is perpendicular to the y-axis is going to be a horizontal line perpendicular to the y-axis. So again, this equation is going to be y equal to something, and we take the y value that it passes through. And then last but not least, the line parallel to the y-axis. This is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. Parallel to the y-axis is vertical. A vertical line has the equation x equal to something, and that's going to be x equal to negative 5. And that's it.